All right. I love it. 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 I came back to see if you were still here.
Yes, I am. I was just admiring the view.
Yeah, it's something. Would you like me to take you on a tour of the rest of the house? Something's wrong.
No. I just don't want to see the rest of the house, that's all. Later on today, I'm going to have to go back to my little apartment and tell myself I'm content.
I didn't know a house meant that much to you.
I didn't know it myself till my mother tried to get rid of my father's house. I guess what I have is just a need to put down roots.
Well, Scott's sure to do well as a lawyer. I'm sure the two of you will have your own house soon.
Sure. So, does Jennifer like the house as much as you do?
Jennifer loves the house. Of course, I knew she would as soon as I saw the 4-car garage. Yeah, we're going to accept Mr. Smith's gift.
Good.
Come in. Ah, Mrs. Baldwin.
This is the first batch of checks for tonight.
Thank you. Why don't you run along home now to Scotty? Oh, by the way, would you thank your mother for me for dancing with me? I really enjoyed it.
You're determined to be nasty tonight. Why? What's your problem?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You humiliated me in front of my mother.
Really? How?
By asking my permission for her to dance with you.
Laura, look, when you came in here tonight, well over a half hour late, I was dancing with your mother, and you jumped all over my case for it.
I said I was sorry.
So I decided to do you a favor this time and ask your permission first. Now, I think I've been a gem. If anyone in this room has a problem, it isn't me.
I don't want you to do me any favors, Luke. And I don't want any favors from Jennifer either. So if you marry her, don't you come to me and tell me that you did it to protect me. Don't try and lay that kind of a guilt trip on me, because I just won't accept it.
That's interesting.
If you marry her, you do it because you want her as your wife. Otherwise, you're just going to destroy yourself, you see. And her too.
Truth and honesty, right?
Right. I've got to get some truth and honesty back into my marriage.
Oh, yes, by telling Scotty about us.
I have to, Luke. And I'm going to. Otherwise, Scotty and we're going to be destroyed. Don't you see that?
Mrs. Baldwin, get the hell out of my office and don't come back until you have the rest of the waitress's receipts.
These are the last of the receipts for tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate your help tonight, Laura, as I have appreciated it every night. I will miss your help tomorrow night, however.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not off tomorrow night.
Yes, you are. After tonight, you're off permanently. This is your final check.
But this is for the full 4 weeks' notice.
Correct. I'm paying you off the full 4 weeks. You don't have to work them. In fact, when you leave here tonight, I don't want you to come back.
Why are you doing this?
However, there is one detail that I would like to clear up.
I'm listening.
I would like you to try to understand why I'm marrying Jennifer Smith.
I understand.
Shut up and listen! I'm not marrying her out of pity. I'm not marrying her for the money. And I'm not marrying her out of some unappreciated, noble attempt to protect you, Mrs. Baldwin. I am marrying her out of love.
What?
I didn't say because I was in love. I said out of love.
I don't understand.
Look, I don't expect you to understand because you have never understood me. But I'll tell you this. Jennifer is someone that I can learn to love, and I will learn to love because she can give. And that's something that you don't understand. All you know how to do is tease a man, Laura. You never, ever deliver.
Goodbye, Luke.
I'm not through.
Oh, well then please finish.
Jennifer isn't like you. She's open. She's direct. When she wants a man, she lets him know it. Most of all, she's honest. Laura, Jennifer is honest. And that's the kind of woman I need, you see. I don't need a little schoolgirl who refuses to grow up. So why don't you just run along home now to Scotty, because that is what you want.
Yes, that's exactly what I want. And I'll never come back here, Luke. That's what you want, isn't it?
That's not what I want.
You don't have to see me in, I'll be fine.
That's not where I'm stopping.
Then why?
Don't be alarmed. I just need 2 minutes to talk to you.
About what?
Oh, you are a mass of suspicions, aren't you?
Do you blame me?
Laura, the truth is that I don't think I'll ever be able to swing 2 minutes alone with you again. So I had better take advantage of this time.
Do we need to be alone?
I have some things that I need to say to you, and I don't think you would want me to say them in public.
Fine. Go ahead.
I'll tell it to you very straight, Laura. You go ahead and tell Scotty about us, because that's what you have to do. Tell him I'm the man who raped you. But for everyone's sake, don't get into the Frank Smith thing.
Luke, you either tell the truth or you don't.
Okay, all right, but you don't have to say everything that you know or have heard or suspect. Now, you've never been a big one to think of your own safety or mine, okay. But what about Scotty's? Or his father's? Your parents? And on my end, could you possibly give a little thought to Bobby and Ruby?
What do all those people have to do with us?
Blow a whistle at Frank Smith, and every one of those people will be involved.
You are saying that to scare me.
I'm saying that so you'll understand what you're doing. Laura, you're putting every one of us in danger. Anyone who messes with Smith is in danger. The man has made a life out of revenge, and he's done it very, very well.
Luke, I am so sick of all your melodrama.
That's not what it is.
Yes, it is. You've been terrorizing me for months now, and I've let you do it, but no more, Luke. I'm going to put an end to this. And maybe if I tell Scotty the truth, I can.
I'm telling you that if you betray Frank Smith, it's a fatal mistake, and I can't believe you don't know that by now. All right, as for the rest of it, you can tell Scott. I mean, tell him the truth. That's what you need to do. If he wants to come beat the hell out of me, that's all right. I won't even put up a fight. Maybe I have it coming. If you want to prosecute me legally, I won't put up a fight. If you want the truth, you want to say the truth, you want to be honest, I'm encouraging you to do it, but Laura, only do it about us. You can tell him exactly how it happened. How I asked you to dance with me that night. You can tell him everything that happened after that. You can say that you were trying to be kind to me on a night when I felt that my life was over, and I misunderstood your motives, and I raped you.
You really don't care if I tell him that?
I don't care at all.
But you must know how he'll react. He'll want to kill you.
I'm not afraid of that. Tell him I'll be at my apartment all night long waiting for him if he wants to come after me.
That's what's going to happen, Luke.
Okay. That's okay. I don't care. I really don't care, Laura. I don't care about that. None of that matters to me. Nothing matters to me. Because I can't have you.
Why do you want her to tell anybody anything? What do you think Scotty's going to do if he finds out?
Frankly, I don't care. He can come after me with a pitchfork if he wants to. I'm just sick of this. I'd like to get it out in the open. What are you staring at?
I think I'm starting to get it.
Get what?
Why you're so in favor of this thing?
Tell me.
You want something to happen, anything at all, so that you don't have to go through with marrying Jennifer.
Oh, for crying out loud.
That's the truth, isn't it, Luke? Anything at all would be better than having to marry her.
Nothing would be better than your shutting your mouth for 2 minutes. What'd you do, pass a correspondence course in obnoxious?